Whoa! Welcome, 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 welcome to WrestleCram. This is your boy, the host with the most, but humble. And I do mean humble. The Dosha Novice, aka Derek, and I am here on a Sunday to give you, the hungry, thirsty fans that I do love to death, 2022 SummerSlam. First and foremost, thank y'all so much for allowing me to be a part of your day. I truly enjoy each and every one of y'all. I love the comments. I love everything that y'all give me. I do not dislike any comment you give me. I truly do respect everybody that is being on the brand, that's even watched 1 second of the show, gave me a view, gave me a sub. I love y'all so much. I'm gonna keep doing this. We're gonna rock this bad boy until the wheels truly fall off. I love this shirt. It fits so nice. Even to be, fat, buff, I guess you want to call it. I love it. Love it to death. Before we do anything, watch the show. Watch it. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you want to do more than just the thumbs up, go ahead and hit that sub button. Hit the sub button. Don't mind you hitting the sub button. I implore you to go ahead and hit the sub button. I like you. We're on the road to 100. And if you want to do more than just those two, go ahead and hit the notification bell where I do 5 core shows each and every week. It was supposed to be an extra show. Unfortunately, I will get into that later on. Well, I'll get into it after I do this little pitch. Wasn't his night tonight, but I did get him. This is an Austin Theory before they repackaged him as Theory, but I got an Austin Theory toy. I'm a huge fan of Theory. Just wasn't his night, not by a long shot, you guys. So, let's get into the story why it's not a show on, of course, Saturday, and it's on Sunday. Okay, so what happened? As soon as I got off work, I rushed to my apartment yesterday, and when I tell you it was pouring down, raining here in North Louisiana, I'm talking about thunder, lightning storms, you name it, it was here, and unfortunately it did knock everything out. So I'm thinking in my head that I'm going to go ahead and take a little nap, get up and watch it, not live because, of course everything's out, and, give my take on it. I wake up, everything's still off. I got to be to work today. So I'm like, I need to get some rest. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just do it all tomorrow. So I did wake up. Everything was back on. Thank goodness. And, I have Peacock Premium, so who cares? I'm going to watch it anyway. So I didn't watch it today. I've just literally got done watching it. I got all of my notes right here. And I just thank y'all for doing the views. And, when I upload this, I thank y'all. And I do apologize, but Mother Nature did do her thing. And she did a pretty big thing or whatnot. We've been having crazy thunderstorms for the past 2 days now. So it's kind of hot. It's been really hot, and then at night it would pour. It just would pour. So we are safe, thank goodness. No crazy hurricane weather, just really bad, huge thunderstorms. Let's talk about just a brief thing of SummerSlam. I'm just gonna a lot of people are gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it, but I'm not gonna talk about it right now. We had some great matches. I will say this. SummerSlam was truly good matches. It was 3 type of matches, you guys. Let's talk about that. So you had good matches, bad matches, and boring matches. There's a thing that I love about Steven Larson going in Raw. Go ahead, subscribe to them. I love them to death. I love bad matches. I love good matches. But there's one thing I cannot tolerate, and that's boring matches. Especially if it's a title match that is for a championship. And when I tell you, I'll get to it. We're not going to talk about it right now, but it's just boring matches are the worst, and it truly troubled me what I saw or whatnot. Hopefully, Paul Levesque, aka Triple H, or Triple H, aka Paul Levesque, can fix this. And when I say fix it now. When I tell you I am royally destroyed when it came to my predictions, I am literally, I think on SummerSlam I was 5-4. I was 5-4 when it came to SummerSlam today, with the card. I will tell you this. I was truly shocked with the matches and how they turned out. But let's get to it, because it was some great matches. I had 2 matches of the night, which were really good. Actually, 4 matches that were really, really good. The main event did not disappoint as well. Respect to those 2. Craziness. Okay, so first and foremost, we got a pretty nice video package. The video packages, I understand that you have a video package. I respect the video package on a pay-per-view. I just don't like the video packages on every single show or whatnot. You don't need a video package for every single show. Of course, you would want a video package for, of course, your Monday show, which is tomorrow, and of course your your Friday night show. Of course, you want those. Makes perfect sense. The show just came on yesterday, so you want to recap everybody. People that don't have Peacock, of course. The first match I thought they did great. That should have been the opener. Was Bianca Belair versus Bianca Belair versus, of course, big time Becky Lynch. They did not disappoint. Again, a great match, but it was not still the match that I saw on WrestleMania. The WrestleMania match was way better, hands down. WrestleMania match was way better, but this was a really good match as well. We got a crazy leg drop by Becky Lynch on the ring announcer area, or the timekeeper area. Beautiful leg drop. Super suplex by Bianca Belair on the outside. Just crazy. I will say this match, I cannot do this match justice. This is one of the matches I want you to go see for yourself when I tell you this. The match was, we got the old school Becky Lynch where, her submission was to disarm her. So her goal was to work the hell out of that left arm. And that's exactly what she did. She worked the hell out of that left arm from Bianca Belair. We got a really nice spot where she attempted to disarm her, but by no avail. We got a KOD by Bianca on the outside. Now, here's the thing. She's a face, so of course she wants to win, like she should, of course. So she tries to get her back in the ring. She doesn't. She rolls back in. Becky does get there by 9. After that, we get a beautiful manhandle slam for a kick out. This match was really, really nice. After that, Becky gets on the top rope. They do a beautiful Spanish fly off of the second rope and inverted it into another KOD where Bianca Belair does win the match. After that, Becky Lynch has humbled herself. She does give her a handshake, and they hug it out, and they are respect. Now, when I see things like that, especially with the women, they're giving so much love and embrace, it gives me a little teary-eyed, I swear, because of the professionalism and the love that they have against one another. I thought that was pretty cool. But we do get a person coming back after a year. We get, of course, Bayley. Bayley comes back. And of course, she has a little faction or whatnot, Dakota Kai and is it Sky? Uh, I don't know these women. I'm guessing they're NXT people. So they are part of a little faction, and they try to get in the ring to attack Bianca Belair, but big time Becky Lynch gets back in the ring, and they are gonna back. They're gonna go and walk their separate ways. So she is still a heel. Can't wait to see what happens after that. After that, we get a match of the night participant. I swear, this was a great match. This was Logan Paul versus The Miz. And when I tell you this match was a primo, man, hands down, I give so much props to The Miz and Logan Paul, but mostly The Miz because I didn't know how much he can go. If you look at that WrestleMania match between him and John Cena, it was a really good match. Like, hands down, did we not know how The Miz can go? Man, like, he is really good. Should he be champion again? I don't know. But I will say this, though. Props to The Miz for a great match. It starts off where The Miz is just playing with them. I mean, he is giving so much flack on him being a greenhorn or whatnot. We get but we do get a small little slip where Logan is a little too antsy. He tries to jump onto the ring. He slips from the turnbuckle. I'll give him a pass on that. After that, we get a nice moonsault off of the ring onto The Miz. When I tell you this guy is a dog, he is truly a dog. After that, we get a code breaker by The Miz onto where he's on the turnbuckle, and he does a code breaker, crazy code breaker. Logan Paul does a beautiful figure 4 leg lock onto The Miz. After that, Tommaso Ciampa attempts to hit Logan Paul. The ref sees it, ejects. Of course, Tommaso Ciampa, he's like, no, I'm not going anywhere. So he gets a chair, he sits down, and he just enjoys the show after. But we get a AJ Styles song. His theme music pops up. He's not coming from the back. He's coming from he's coming behind the commentators table. Gives him a phenomenal forearm, and of course we don't see no more of Tommaso Ciampa or AJ Styles. Logan Paul gives a nice phenomenal forearm onto The Miz to spin to pin. Of course, no avail. But here's the thing. This is what made this match premier and so good. Logan throws The Miz onto the table, the commentator's table. He gets back in the ring and he does a 5-star frog splash from the turnbuckle to the table. When I tell you this was premier match. So they get back into the ring. Of course, his wife, Maurice, is still there as well. She tries to distract the ref for The Miz to get... he had a chain of him doing a skull-crushing finale. He made it into a card, and he was attempting to hit Logan Paul. Logan Paul gets out the way. He almost hits his wife. He doesn't. But Logan Paul puts a skull-crushing finale onto The Miz and wins the match. When I tell you this was a great match, it was a great match, hands down. After that, we get a Maximum Male Model promo where they're talking about Pure Life water. I'm thinking that's a water. I think it's real. So they are now saying Pure Life is now a part of a sponsor for Maximum Male Models. I love Maximum Male Models. I can't wait to see them wrestle. After that, we got the Theory versus Bobby Lashley match. This match was pretty much the exact same match we had at Money in the Bank. That was just that was it. I mean, what more can I say? Bobby Lashley wins with a Hurt Lock, and that was it. Not a good match. I mean, it was just, I don't know what more I can say about it. It was, at the beginning of the match, Theory, before the match rung, Theory did attack Bobby Lashley with the briefcase. But, I mean, that didn't hurt Bobby Lashley. I mean, he got put in the Hurt Lock, and that was it. I mean, it was not really a great match. I guess they didn't want Theory to be in a very long, drawn-out match, of course. But, it was, I mean, if you see, like I told you, if you've seen the match at Money in the Bank, then this is the same exact match. After that, we got Judgment Day versus the Mysterios. And this is a no disqualification match. If it's a no disqualification match, then why didn't we only had one chair, just one chair, and Rey Mysterio hits Damian Priest with it, and then he slides into the ground where whatever's there. That was it. Now, I would have done this match a little different. I would have had, of course, Judgment Day win. That didn't happen. We get a premiere of New Edge, which is, I guess, Firestarter Edge now. He had a gangster jacket. I really love the jacket, what he had. Really cool jacket. Of course, he spears, who does he spear first? Oh, no, yeah, he spears Damian Priest first, and then he spears Finn Balor. He throws Finn Balor into the ropes where, of course, they do the 619 and they win. That was pretty much it. We got the beautiful, sexy Rhea Ripley there. Oh, she is so fine. I love Rhea. I guess she's back 100%. But this was not a disqualification match. I mean, a no DQ match. It was just a match where people came in, did their thing, and that was it. I mean, once again, I think you already know that I'm not a huge fan of Dominic Mysterio. So, I mean, it is what it is. Ray is still doing the best that he can. I mean, all I can say is, man, this guy is in his 40s, 50s, and still killing it. Like, killing it. Much respect to Rey Mysterio, especially still doing it at this caliber at his age, on the biggest stage of it all. I mean, what can I say? After that, we get the Happy Corbin versus Pat McAfee match. This was a pretty decent match as well. Better match than the other two matches, I will say. Happy Corbin was walking out, and they had a men's choir saying bum ass Corbin, bum ass Corbin. They were all in sync singing bum ass Corbin. I thought that was pretty hilarious. After that, we got there was pretty cool. Happy Corbin puts Pat McAfee. Oh, at the beginning of the match, first thing Pat McAfee does a super kick onto Happy Corbin, and I mean, when I saw that, I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna be a good match. But it kind of fizzled a little bit toward the end. We did get a superplex by Pat McAfee, and we got a crazy swanton bomb off the top rope by Pat McAfee onto Corbin on the outside. I thought that was pretty cool. This guy is very, very, really good. I don't know why he doesn't wrestle full time. He's a commentator. Of course, he has his TV show. I mean, his podcast as well. Hands down, it was a really good match. But we did get a ref bump. Only ref bump of the night, matter of fact. And he was down for a little bit. Pat hits him in the Family Jewels. Dick Kick City. Shout out to Brian Zane over there at Wrestling Regret. Go check him out. Go get a sub to him as well. I love Brian Zane. And he does a really dirty Canadian Destroyer. It looks really bad. but he got it off. 1, 2, 3. Pat McAfee gets the win. After that, we get a video package of course, the match that should have been on tonight. I mean, well, yesterday, but y'all did it on free TV. The match between Drew McIntyre and Sheamus, which should be a potential match of the year candidate. When I tell you that this was a waste, of course, like you could have put the Bobby Lashley and Theory match on Monday, and you should have had this match go on with SummerSlam. So they had Drew come out, and Drew talks about that whoever wins, he will have at Battle for the Castle, which is in 5 weeks. It's going to be September 3rd. We will have that. We'll have that go on. I don't know when that's going to happen, since it's a different time period. So I don't know. We will see. I can't wait to see that as well. But, he just talks about that, he does the sword and he gets pyro. That's about it. So, not the best promo, because I liked it, the promo when he talked intimately to Sheamus, talking about, I'm tired of the part-timers getting these matches and we're not getting them. That was a great promo. This was more of a, let me get my sword and get pyro. After that, we got another. This was not. They should have put Jeff Jarrett in this match. I'm sorry. They should have put Jeff Jarrett. When I tell you the match that they had at Money in the Bank was so good, this match is not even close to the potential of what it was on Money in the Bank. It was a pretty decent match nonetheless, but it was not the level where we saw at Money in the Bank. Of course, Jeff Jarrett was the ref. We didn't get a ref bump this go around with good old Jeff Jarrett. We also didn't get the Spinning My Way, Working Hard on the Go. We didn't get that song either. I'm surprised we didn't get that song. But anyway, but that's Road Dogg song. I'm sorry. But anyway, I love that song. I truly love that song. So, the Street Profit comes out pandering as fuck. Pandering. We got the Tennessee Titans, boo. Derrick Henry, boo. It is what it is. So, we got the cheerleaders. They came out, started dancing. And that's when I knew that they were going to lose. So, they came out with the love, of course. After that, we got the Usos that came out. At the first beginning, the Usos start attacking. Jeff does a 5 count. He grabs them, push them to the side. 5. They flip it. They get 5. He grabs them. He does 5. So apparently, we are going to get a non-heel or face referee. We're going to get the non-biased ref. After that, we got attempted super kick onto Jeff Jarrett again. He flips him. He gets this was Jay gets hit by Dawkins. Ford does that beautiful 5-star frog splash, but he gets too much air. I guarantee it was damaged his ribs. He tries to get on him. He only gets a 2 count because it took so long for him to get on to him. But after that, they grab Ford, they throw Ford into the stands. They put the 3D, they call it the 3-1, the D1 to win the match. That was pretty much it with that. Like I said, if you want to watch it, you can watch it. But I would prefer you to watch the match at Money in the Bank, the main event match. That was the best match that I've seen those two go at it. This was more of a lackluster. I don't know. I think they wanted them to stay a little bit more healthy so they can go and, with the Brock Lesnar, the last man standing match. After that, we get this was not even a match. This was not even a match. And when I tell you I'm not trying to bitch, I'm not trying to moan. This match was so boring. I had to pause. The match, go outside and talk to my little brother, and then talk to Nico. Shout out to Nico. This match should not have happened. I will say this again. Liv Morgan is beautiful. Liv Morgan should be a wrestler. Liv Morgan should not be a champion. Liv Morgan should be a mid-card person that fights for the belt, does whatever for the belt. She should not be champion. We have seen her not be champion. She is not championship material. I'm not finna go directly into this match. Liv wins because Ronda does she does a submission hold. She does the arm bar and raises up on her, and her arms are on the canvas. Her shoulders are on the canvas. At least one of them is. And he counts 1, 2, 3. When I say Ronda destroyed this young lady, it was like watching a grown woman attack a 5-year-old. It was so cringe to watch this match. I had to pause for about 30 minutes, you guys. And Steve and Larson, they say this. I'm going to keep saying this. Y'all go subscribe to Going in Raw podcast. Also, Wrestle Juice as well. I love good wrestling. I love bad wrestling. I love awful wrestling. But what I can't stand is boring wrestling. And this was boring wrestling. The storyline makes no sense. Liv Morgan, you are a trash wrestler. And WWE, I don't know where Charlotte is. I see Andrade back after a month. If she's on vacation, we need to beg and plead for her to come back. The SmackDown locker room is so bad, it makes no sense. Your champion is so bad, it makes no sense. This should not have been on SummerSlam. You made your number one person turn heel because she's upset, which she has a legit reason to be upset about. Legit reason to be upset. Legit reason. She taps out. Of course, she puts the arm bar into the ref, which she'll be gone for about a month now because, of course, they're going to give her a suspension. Just truly make it make sense. Vince McMahon is not here anymore. I did a little segment on what CM Punk said, and CM Punk said it's not going to change. The way it's looking is not changing. This is Triple H's first completely written script. And that was bad. That was truly bad. I don't know what more you can do with Liv Morgan now. It just don't make any sense. She should not be champion. Anyway, after that, we get Kane or Glenn Jacob, the mayor of Knox County. He talks about the attendance. It is 48,449 people in attendance. Great job to y'all. That place looks packed. Of course, that is the stadium where the Tennessee Titans play. They play football there. So, and when I tell you, they did a great job packing that thing all the way out. After that, we get the match. It could be the match of the night. I thought it was pretty good. We had Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. Brock came out with a fucking tractor or whatnot. And that tractor will do a lot, and it will play a lot into the match itself. After that, he lifts the dirt thing, the thing that covers that the digger. He lifts that up. He gets onto the thing. He jumps onto Roman, and it starts the match. Brock got a lot of offense in on this match, hands down. He did a great job. He deserved every dime he got in this match. So multiple suplexes. After multiple suplexes, he puts an F5 onto Roman. After he still got up, still did his thing. We get a my God. We get Heyman. Heyman begs him please not to attack him. So he doesn't. We get a Samoa drop by Roman to Brock onto the table, destroying the table. We also get guillotines, which is Roman's special. We get a guillotine by Roman, and then we get he reverses it, and we get a guillotine by Brock. After that, he lifts up he grabs Roman. No, throws Roman onto the little tractor digger thing, throws him into the ring or whatnot, counts him out. Also, my God, they used the stairs so many times. It was just crazy. After that, Brock gets back into the tractor, lifts the actual stage, the ring itself. Now the ring is unusable. So now they're fighting on the outside. The Usos finally come out and help Roman. They both get destroyed by Brock as well. After that, we hear A-Town. Theory comes out. Theory comes out, and he attempts to. He almost cashed it in, but it failed, and it didn't go through. So he still has his belt. But Brock does an F5 onto the briefcase on Theory. Brock gets a spear. He almost gets denied. Roman does another spear. Still no go. He hits him with the championship belt, the black belt. He gets up. He hits him with the blue belt. After that, Roman, Jay, and Jimmy are throwing everything onto Brock, so he cannot get up. And finally, with that, he does win. He does retain. So it will be it will be Roman versus, of course, Drew McIntyre at Battle for the Castle, Battle at the Castle. We will have that match in 5 weeks on September 3rd. Once again, I thought it was a very decent match. I would say it was even the match of the night. That was probably the match of the night, and then I would say after that it was the Logan Paul and Miz. After that, it was the Raw Women's Championship. The rest of the matches were subpar to me, but that Liv Morgan and Ronda Rousey match Y'all, I love y'all so much. Like, share, and subscribe, of course. I love y'all so much. I truly love y'all. I truly do. Y'all will find out what my 2 cent will be about tomorrow after Raw, of course. And if you can, practice social distancing. Practice it. If you can, wear a mask. And if you are healthy enough and strong enough, please go get vaccinated. It will help you, but it will help everybody else around you as well, okay? I love y'all so much. Like, share, subscribe. Until next time, y'all. Love, peace, and of course, wrestling.